Hi, I'm Chris and I'm a director at Novo. I was the head of cost management on the SMP Alliance, which was a national alliance which was delivering upgrades to a major strategic road network. The SMP Alliance was there to deliver the client's outcomes, focusing on customer safety, delivery and of course efficiency. Novo provided the head of cost management role together with a number of roles across the schemes, commercially managing those schemes and running the cost reporting function in the production hub. My main responsibilities were to support the commercial director, implement the commercial strategy, together with the rest of the central and wider commercial teams. My day-to-day aim was to make cost management as predictable as possible, making sure we had accurate numbers, together with operating the application for payment process for the Alliance. The payment mechanism interfaced with a lot of other areas of the contract in terms of performance management and together with the earned value process. And it included a huge amount of data processing. We had to collect all the information from the partners in tandem and all of their supply chains. We then went through a monthly review process and basically concluded an assessment in conjunction with those partners, which we then sent to the client. And if it provided the client confidence, they would certify on that basis. Major operational and commercial challenges, probably the sheer volume of data that we had to integrate on a monthly basis, together with the fact that you're dealing with a multi-party team and trying to deal with any kind of conflict of interest within that team, and to maintain the accuracy and the auditability of everything you do. A lot of the time we worked with the teams, and it was discussions with the teams of what had gone right, what had gone wrong in the month. Some things you can't plan for, some things you can. It was just making sure that we took cognizance of the things that had been planned. Right at the beginning of the Alliance, I'd volunteered to work within the central team and basically stand up the cost and payment mechanisms of the Alliance, which subsequently led into the head of cost management role. We worked as a really small and tight team in terms of deciding where the Alliance should concentrate on. That was driven by contract understanding and also understanding the outcomes of what all the partners and the client wanted to achieve together. What I'm most proud of is probably the relationships are built. Some of them will be lifelong friends going forward, and together with the fact that we delivered on our wider commercial strategy and delivered basically on behalf of the clients and all the partners. It's incredibly hard work at the beginning, but you've just got to stick with it. If things aren't working, you've got to address that early on, and that includes people. Some people don't have the mindset and won't work for the collective, and you've kind of got to thin that out if it isn't working. I would also say you need to muck in. It doesn't matter what the problem is. You need to just basically meet it head on, get involved and try and solve it, because you will come across endless problems. I think Novo's approach works so well because they've got a massive understanding of NEC. They're used to collaborative working, but they've also got a lot of expertise in both the contractual side, contractual interpretation, together with the wider commercial skill set in terms of understanding incentive models and how different commercial objectives can be achieved. In terms of the value we brought, I'd say we, together with the rest of the Alliance, we built a cohesive commercial team right throughout that Alliance. And we subsequently rose to meet all the contractual and commercial challenges which were thrown at us. The SMP Alliance was one of the first Alliance contracts, especially in the UK market. And it subsequently went on to become basically a best-in-class performing enterprise under the Project 13 model. And I think we've kept that continuously going. In 2023, we won the Transport Contract of the Year, and we also won Best Contractor of the Year on behalf of all the partners. So yeah, it's going really well.